but his suit was clubs, and we actually had a spade fit as well, and I didn't want to lose our spade fit. All right, now for something completely different. How comfortable are you with the idea of the lead directing double? Because this is different. And by the way, this is not, I do not have a handout on this topic, so, yet. I'll say yet. All right, so this is a double that is not really about bidding. This is a double that is more than anything about defense. And a lead directing double is a double of an artificial bid by the opponents. This came up for me on Tuesday as well. The opponents bid something and it's completely artificial, and there is no danger of them actually playing in that suit. You can give your partner a little help if it looks like your partner is going to be on lead. And where you'll see this most often is when the opponents open a no trump. It's like if your left-hand opponent opens a no trump, that means they are almost certainly going to declare the hand wherever they play it, right? Because of how all of our no trump systems are designed to let the one no bidder declare the hand. So these artificial bids that might get doubled for lead would include Stamen, Jacoby transfer, we could have a Q bid. In that case, you know, the opponents have Q bid a suit that, say, your partner overcalled. Well, maybe you didn't actually get to support partner's suit during the auction, so the partner would be comfortable leading it. But if the opponents bid partner's suit, you could double it, right? Again, it's a place they're never going to play, so it's safe.
Plus, if they leave you there, you don't have to do very much.
What about a response to Blackwood? And that would include any kind of, whatever kind of Blackwood or key card you're playing. Any brand of Blackwood. That's artificial, right? I bid 4-0, partner. How many key cards do you have? 5 diamonds, 0 or 3 key cards, double. Well, you know, 5 diamonds was just a answering number of key cards, right? Didn't say anything about a diamond suit. That's not comprehensive, but those are the most common situations where you might make a lead directing double. So if you are going to request, and we'll call it a request, not a command, but a highly suggestive request. So if you make a lead directing double, it should be a good suit, right? And if you're lead directing something at a lower level of the auction, that suit should have some length to it as well. Because we don't want to get into a situation where, you know, even though the opponents may have bid the suit artificially, they might coincidentally have that suit also. And you wouldn't want them to leave that double in and actually play the contract there. It looked like a safe double, right? So I would say, you know, something like this. You probably want 2 of the top 3 or 3 of the top 5 honors in the suit. So you know, holdings like these, suits headed by any of those, all pretty good lead directors generally.
I like the first one.
And then again, we hope, not just like a 3-card holding, but if it's a double, at a lower level, have some length. So for example, if your club suit was that, we'll give you King, Jack, 10, 9, and you observe the auction, 1 no, passed by partner, 2 clubs. Again, we know 2 clubs to be artificial because it's Stamen. Would you want partner to lead that suit? This can work out really well for you. It's not likely to cost you very often, and it can help you. What if partner has queen, 3rd of clubs? Is that a holding they are likely to lead away from? Especially against a contract of, say, well, what if the final contract is 3 now? Would partner lead a club away from queen, 3rd?
No.
Probably not. What if you gave partner some help? What if partner has a bad hand to lead from and they're on a guess? You have an opportunity to give partner some help.
So they should lead the queen.
They should lead the queen from doubleton. They should lead small from 3 or more to suggest some length in that suit. But yes, and as long as they get that queen unblocked in the next round or 2. But the thing is here with King, Jack, 10, 9, you could afford to overtake the queen if you needed to, right? So.
Does that principle about leading a small one if you have 3 apply when you're leading partner's suit?
Yeah, it was. Again, if it's a situation where they never got to support, because it's not like you actually bid clubs, right? And partner had an opportunity to raise that suit during the auction. So my feeling is it's important to lead small when you actually have length in that suit, and we're calling length 3 or more to help partner get a count on that suit. Because keeping track of the suit is important, right? If dummy shows up with, let's say partner leads a club and dummy shows up with a singleton or doubleton club, you want to try and get an idea of, okay, does declare have 3 and does partner have 3 kind of thing, figure out, what exactly is going on in that suit. So I would want to have some length. If they bid Stamen and I only had 3 clubs, King, Jack, 10, it might be tempting, because I'm thinking, boy, this might be the right lead, even though I don't think we're going to necessarily score a whole bunch of tricks, but maybe I can get my partner off to a good lead. But if I don't have length in the suit and I double, what you worry about here is that the opponents might redouble, because redouble is typically used to say, what if I lead directed on King, Jack, 10, and what if the no trump bidder actually had ace, queen, 5th? That is possible, right? So the no trump bidder could redouble to tell their partner, hey, they've made a lousy lead director. I actually have length and a pretty good holding in this suit. We could play 2 clubs redoubled, which by the way would score better than their game. So, doesn't come up very often, but it could happen. So it's not, it's not without risk if you don't have some length in the suit. Now, if it's at a higher level, there's probably not much risk. What if the opponents find a spade fit and now they're making a slam try, right? And they go da-da-da-da-da-da-da with their bidding, and then eventually 4 no. And then responder says 5 diamonds to answer their key cards. And what if you are sitting over the 5 diamond bidder and and it looks like they're going to be playing possibly a slam in spades, and partner's going to be on lead. That's important here. You can lead direct when you're on lead to remind yourself what to lead, but it's really more effective when partner ends up on lead, right?
But you also tell the opponents what you have.
So that's true.